Yo, welcome to the Haunted Basement Studio. I'm your host, Triple B, Brent Bromberg, and in this comic book review video, I'm going to be talking Red Sonja, Empire of the Dam. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it, and we're going to do it right now. And this book is written by Steve Niles with art by Alessandro Amoruso, and this is going to start out with them telling you a little story about this city that is lost. It is the city of the dead because back in time there was a huge battle that was fought there, and everybody pretty much died in this battle, and everybody's forgotten about the city. It says that a warlock tricked all these people into battling just so that they would all die and their souls will be damned forever. It is said that great riches were gathered by the warlock, though what became of the wealth and the warlock is unknown, and that is the legend. And now we cut to a tavern where Red Sonja is sitting there as a bartender walks over to her and hands her a pint of ale. He says compliments of the gentleman sitting in the corner. Red Sonja holds up the ale to the gentleman and then pours it down. And then all of a sudden, these guards comes busting in the tavern and is telling everybody to leave or else they're going to get taken. And Red Sonja says, I'll leave when I'm ready. And then one of the guards goes over there and tries to grab Red Sonja and she punches him. She says, I said I'll leave when I'm ready. And now some of the guards walk over to the guy and they say, get out, scum. But him and Red Sonja stand up and they fight and are taking out these guards one by one, but there's too many of them and they get shot with some tranquilizers, and then they wake up in Black Worm's prison. Now as the two wake up from the effects from the tranquilizers that they got, Red Sonja's only thinking one thing, that she needs to escape. And the dude's like, you think you can escape from here? She's like, that's the only way. And now the dude tells Red Sonja that he and her can join an alliance and escape together, that he will take her to the dead city where there was a warlock that has a ton of riches from all the villages that he captured. And she says, well, what happened to this warlock? He says, he died off. Well, nobody knows. And then she says, well, if we get out of here, then we can talk about it more. Now as the guards walk up to him and say, last meal, scum, the dude grabs one of the guard's spears and pulls him towards the jail cell, where Red Sonja wraps her arms around the dude's neck between the bars and starts to squeeze, and the dude grabs the key and he opens up the jail cell and says, do we have a partnership? Now the dude and Red Sonja go to make their getaway as a bunch of guards comes busting in through the door, and she says, I would flee if I were you, soldiers. And as she starts to slice and dice them with her sword, she even sticks her sword through one dude's mouth. They're like, we need to find the horses. And they do find the horses as they ride off with a bunch of arrows coming and flying at them. As they get away, the dude says he's wounded and he falls on the ground. And Red Sonja is talking to him and he's dying. And he says, take the map. You go yourself. It's like, you have a map? It's like, I drew it. And then he gives her the map, and it shows Red Sonja riding off on her horse to the dead city, to where that warlock is with the riches. And that's how this issue number 1 ends. Yeah, man, so what I really dug about this first issue was it got right to the point. It was super fast. The art was amazing in it, absolutely beautiful. The dialogue wasn't so much, so you can just kind of flip through the storytelling pages and you knew what was going on. It was great. The way they draw Red Sonja in this, she's absolutely gorgeous. Wearing that bikini chainmail, man, you can see some butt cheeks, some cleavage. It's way nice. And I really enjoyed it. I mean, the art really blew me away on this, and the writing was like just so crisp and perfect. You didn't have to have a whole ton of dialogue to know what you're getting into. So I highly recommend Red Sonja, Empire of the Dam. Issue 1's out right now, and issue 2 is going to come out here in a couple weeks, so you can definitely jump on this one. And I'm going to give this one, a hard 9 out of 10. This comic was great, and I cannot wait for issue number 2 and to finish this story and see where it goes. So, man, if you guys like some comic book reviews, go ahead and hit that sub button right there and hit the like. That'd be so cool. And you guys, you remember, you keep it hardcore. Comics later.